Hey, hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, guys. In case you are new around here, and my name is Sapna Singh, and it's today's video. I'm gonna be talking all about competitive exams that I have experience with preparation of this exam, and I feel like I do have some really helpful tips or relevant for any exam and studies in general. I have my notebook right here in which I have jotted them down. These are like universal tips and that are gonna be super helpful, and especially for this competitive exam where the aim is not to you no be a topper or get like full marks or something. Competitive exams require a different kind of study, so this requires like smart study and strategy. Maximize your score not just by knowing the points but also sometimes by elimination, sometimes by guesswork. All of these different things back together from your strategy and help you qualify this exam. So everything that I'm about so to share with you and will be particularly insightful in the content of these competitive government job exams. So without further delay, let's get started. Step number one, which you do even before you start studying for this exam, is studying the actual exam itself. So study the exam before studying for the exam. There's difference. See, many experience what the do it, they just stand consuming random content around it, random resources, and study like haphazardly without plan in mind, without even understanding the questions, the nature of them, what kind of questions are asked, what are the likely topics, what is the syllabus like, what are the repeated topics, that are asked. All these things are so important. Like I said, competitive exams, they are all about strategy, of course. Your hard work matters, but smart work matters even more. So you have to go about it in a very smart way, right? And step number one is you have to familiarize yourself, with the exam. So first uh, so first up, I want you understand the exact syllabus from the right source, which is the notification that the conducting agency it publishes. So go through that very meticulously. Don't rush. Take your sweet time in understanding all the uh, intricacies, all the resources that you will need for it. What are the different topics, what's the weightage of the each topic, because that help you decide you how much time and efforts to put into a particular topic, and if it is gonna yield the same result for you, there's no point in spending so much time and energy into a topic from which questions are really asked or are kind of random. In contrast, it putting efforts into topics that are repeated and the questions are somewhat predictable. So study exam oriented, not general knowledge. We are not studying here for fun or to increase our knowledge right now. We are any timeline, and the sole aim is to qualify these exam. So study according to that, be exam oriented. So go through the syllabus, understand the subjects and topics, the weightage, the nature of the questions, all of these things, information you will understand by going through the previous yearly asked questions, that write the previous year questions paper. So that brings me to my second point, which is PYQ is gold, and they are an indiscipline indispensable part of your preparation journey. You can't even be in your journey without going through them. They basically are a fall into the mindset of the examiner, and they will be tell you the patterns that are likely to repeat, so questions become predictable to you. No, and this helps you to align your preparation accordingly before even starting any exam that you are preparing for. Even it is your school level ka paper or something. This step is so important. They are very easily available also, especially now that we have internet and phones. But to be honest, they are kind of scattered. So personally I believe it is super helpful, and it saves time also. If you get yourself a compilation of these pyqs, because then they are arranged properly. You don't have to pick all the questions and arrange them in different topics. That is time consuming. So I recommend it. You get a pyq book or compilation of the questions that are asked from these papers. Like for instance, let's say you are preparing for nd and gk gs, तो उसके लिए काफ़ी सारी बुक्स अवेलेबल है. आप फ्लिपकार्ट से इसका पूरा कॉम्बो ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं. एंड चैप्टर 3 इज़ एक्टिव रिकॉलिंग. See, competitive exams are all about memory. When you are studying from the book and you are understanding everything, that's great. But if you are not able to recall that particular information on the day of the exam, that it is no use. It happens many times, right? And when we are studying a topic from a book, we are understanding the concept what they are talking about, right? But then if someone asks as a question from it, or tells us, do you know, explain it to them, then you are not able to explain it. And that is the active part, being able to do it yourself without the help of your books and resources and other supplements. And the competitive exam, that is the most important part, the remembering the memory part. And how exactly would you enhance that? It's through active active recalling. When you have a book, your material in front of you, and you are studying from it, that is passive learning, right? You are using the book and you are not actively engaging your brain. But when you close the book and then try to recall it of your own head, okay, from your own memory, whatever you are you remember, that is active recalling, because your brain is actively getting engaged in your, not gonna it the first time you try it some. So when you study on topic, close the book and try to recall it. Of course you will not remember everything the first time. Let's say you retained 30% of it. When go back to it and study it again, and see what all points of you missed, close the book again, and this time you might retain 70% and then do it 30 time है ना. And then you probably retain 95 to 100% of the information that you studied. So this is a repetitive process, okay? You have to active recalling single topic multiple times to have it in ingrained in your brain. So to enhance your memory, have the information of the tips of your fingers, you have to start doing active recalling. Don't be afraid of it, okay? People are of it, they're like, I want to be able to do it, and it doesn't matter, you are testing yourself. Nobody's judging you, okay? And unless you test yourself, you are not gonna be improved. So even if you are scared, close the book and stay it of your own accord in. And I promise you, over time you will get better. And this is such an important part of competitive exam preparation. That also brings me to my fourth point. Like I said, it is a repetitive process, and how you have to keep coming back to the same information. That is another important point, is that revision is more important than studying new material. And studying in great volume, that is not something we have. Studying in great volume, that is not something we have to do. Like I said in the beginning, we are not studying for knowledge, we are studying specially to clear this particular exam. So there is limited resources, there is limited syllabus. You don't need to branch yourself out and study more in volume. No, study less but study strong. So avoid resources hoarding, okay? Don't get yourself like 20-30 books and hoarded pdf 100 pdfs. Get yourself like 20 yourself on your iPad and following 13 different Telegram channels and 10 teachers on YouTube. No, when you put yourself amidst all the resources, it only creates an illusion of studying. It's only gonna overwhelm. You are gonna think that I am studying a lot, but the reality is actually quite opposite. So success is these competitive exams, it does not come from your resources quantity, it comes from the depth of your revision. Study that limited information, but study it multiple times. So 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, do it 5 times. Okay, so by the time your exam comes around, go through then entire syllabus multiple times. So every week keep one weekly revision. Okay, whatever you have studied doing that week, you can revise it on that day. Similarly, you can do it in one grand revision day by day, the end of the month, and I think that is gonna be super impactful for your preparation. We will cover the remaining 5 points in the next video. Jai Hind. Do it, learn it, do it and learn it and achieve it. Jai Hind, guys.